Another C model. This one has a coolant leak. And if you look here, this is our T-fitting with the coolant hoses that go to the turbos. The bracket's broken, and it let this hose fall and hit this hose here. And the two, the two shook hands for a while, talked about it, but now they're both leaking. We've already ordered our new hoses. I just broke this one loose. We're going to take this hose off. This truck can drain coolant while we are going to get the new hose. Coolant sucks because it dries all sticky. There. All right, let's go pick up our new parts. This is where these little service wrenches shine. 1 3/8, but it's small. These usually aren't super tight, they're just big, so instead of using a 2-foot long wrench, you just use one of these. Make short work of it. And you can see that hole right there. That's where they were rubbing. It's caused a blowout. Also, you can see this one here is an O-ring face. We're going to reseal all the O-ring face, but the opposite end of it is a JIC, so we don't have to worry about resealing that half. But the O-ring face will reseal that one, both sides of this T right here, both sides of that. So this is JIC, but it's a JIC to O-ring face adapter that's on there. Alright, we got her loose. We're raining coolant again. Anyway, I'll get this rest of the way off. We're going to take this down to the vise, reseal that, and then we'll move it to the new bracket. I'll bring you guys along for that. Better look at those O-rings. This one's already missing a little chunk right here. We may have done that, taken it apart, but that's why it's good to reseal these. Hate to put my name on it that I fixed it, and then it's like, well, now it leaks less than before, so good job. Got this one already resealed. These are those O-rings. I talked about these in another video. This O-ring is for a -12 or a 14 hose. Well, you can see how big it is. So you have to really stretch it, kind of smash it in there. Makes it want to pop out a lot. So these are the ones you really have to watch out for. By the time you carry it up there, and about 60% of the time, this O-ring's half popped out. You don't know it. Go to install it, and it cuts it on the section that's out of the O-ring groove. You can see the old bracket where it was right there. Broke off. This bolt's not even all the way tight. Could be broken, or maybe somebody just put too long of a bolt. We'll take that apart so we can mount our new bracket. Well, this here is all that was left of our old bracket. So it always flexes along. This is like a slotted hole you'll see on the new one. But that, of course, that's going to be the weak point. There's less material there. And this whole thing just flexing for freaking 24 hours a day until finally the metal just fatigues and fails. Here's a look at the new one. So you can see where the other one failed, right where that slot's at. Anyway, we didn't have to take that front bolt. Doesn't have to come all the way out because that's the slotted one. The back one did, but that's a real little short bolt. So let's get this put together. It's our inside bolt. Little 3/8 bolt, 9/16 socket size. Goes in the back. Another one for you guys. They told me to become a field mechanic because it was going to be fun. You guys can even see me. I'm all tucked in back here. Trying to get this bolt started. Way back in here. You guys can't see shit, can you? No, anyway, there's a bolt hidden in there. But I believed it when they said to become a field mechanic, it's going to be a lot of fun. They lied to me. There it is. All right, we got her started. Now let's continue on. All right, making some progress here. Got the bracket on. This red cap on here is the one that has the JIC fitting on it. You guys can look at that. I just want to get it snug. Now on this end, this is the O-ring face. It does come with a new O-ring inside that cap, so just be aware of that. Just rip that cap off or knock it off trying to route the hose, feed it through some stuff, you'll lose the O-ring, which really isn't that big of a deal. Most of us have O-ring kits. There's our new O-ring there. One other thing to note, guys, these are different sizes, so you can't hardly mess it up. The O-ring face is a 15/16. The JIC side of it is a 1 inch. Let's not forget about our hidden one here. Oh, this one does not want to stay in. Just clean it out a little better, make sure we got all the old pieces of the O-ring. Most times they'll come out complete as a full O-ring. Sometimes I'll scrape it though just to get any dirt, any junk out of there. Alright, we've got her all back together. Everything's tight. Let's start adding coolant. See if we nailed it, or if I have to do a rework and replace that O-ring. I think we got it though. We're giving it coolant right now. No leaks so far, but everything is still empty. It's going to take a little while to fill it all up, but we'll come back and check it out. No leaks. We nailed it.